Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Prime Time Wrestling, right here on the USA Network. This is Jack Reynolds, along with my co-host again, Jesse the Body Ventura.
Hi, Jack. How are you tonight?
A lot has been happening in the World Wrestling Federation, Jesse. A lot of excitement, a lot of action. Tonight on Prime Time Wrestling, we are going to see some of that excitement and some of that action as well.
Let me tell you, the World Wrestling Federation, #1 in the world today in the world of professional wrestling. Why, Jack Reynolds? Because they got stars like Jesse the Body Ventura. That's
I
why.
knew you were going to say that. We're starting off the way I figured we would. In our opening bout here on Primetime Wrestling, we're going to be seeing Mr. Fuji, the big man from the Orient, taking on the Italian star Salvatore Bellomo. Some of the other incredible matches that we'll be seeing will feature the ladies champion Wendy Richter. She will be in action against Judy Martin.
And I know you'll like that one, Jack, because you're always trying to touch my sweat after I told you Wendy Richter's after
Also,
me.
our feature bout on Primetime Wrestling this week will feature Brutus Beefcake. He'll be going against the JYD, the Junkyard Dog.
Should prove very interesting.
Right now, let's go up to the ring and the introductions to our first bout, Mr. Fuji and Salvatore Bellomo.
From Osaka, Japan, weighing 257 pounds, the Samurai Warrior, Mr. Fuji. The opponent hails from Italy, weighing in at 238 pounds, Salvatore Bellomo.
The Samurai Warrior in all his glory, Dick. Yeah. Well, you got a smattering of cheers and mixed with boos for both these gentlemen, and still looks like a crowd he brought with him to see. Yeah, well, we can expect to see that. I'd be disappointed still with the fans if we didn't. Got, as we said, 11-match card, and I'll tell you, if you don't like this kind of action, I don't know where you're going to find it. Tonga Kid and Jimmy Snuka are here. Rowdy Roddy Piper, the Bell, and Mr. Fuji bowing, the inscrutable gentleman from the east, tossing some Morton salt or whatever. Watch out for the, look, the timekeeper's going to get a bath there. Yeah. He just sat there, too. We got a bath last time, as I recall. Yes, we did, of a numerous variety type of, well, okay. All the preliminaries over. Alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. That's right, in case we had a preference. Are on the ropes and a clean break. Mr. Fuji says, so I can give you a clean break. Bellomo looked a little surprised. He checked me and said, hey, what's this? Clean break? I just shrugged my shoulders, you know. Won't get it a second time. Whoa! Oh, block. Nice block by Bellomo. He did. He was waiting for it. Fuji for the ride. Back. Oh, hip lock. Beauty. Time out. Oh, nice cartwheel. I'll tell you, got to be careful because Bellomo likes the back body drop, among other things. It's one of his maneuvers. And you got to watch out for Fuji. He lets you do it only once, maybe twice, but the third time he'll nail you with a knee. Fuji complaining about his back, but at the same time he's hiding something there. Yes, he is. Whether he's got a picture of it or not. Left hand holding the small of his back around the hip area. Salvatore saw it, but all right, Dusty Feldbomber says no, he didn't sound all right. The ringsiders indicating their vote that Mr. Fuji's #1. I believe that's what they say. Another capacity crowd on hand there. Yeah, really dynamite. All right, the full Nelson, and can he get out of it? Fuji, a man of many maneuvers, been around the ring wars for a lot of years. Oh, nice! Oh, beautiful kick. Oh, great deal. Right in the kisser, he caught him. He kissed him right on the beard. Those two size 13. Salvatore does that so well. Yes, he does. And he didn't miss. I mean, drop kick, too. It's unbelievable. A standstill position. Flush right on the jaw. A little arm twisting. Fuji in control, at least for the time being. Fans getting on Fuji's case, but he just bows and he's smiling. Always, but he's smiling. The devious mind is thinking all the time. That's right. Well, he wins more than he loses, for sure, and that's got to make him smile, because he is a competitor. One of the toughest competitors in the World Wrestling Federation. For sure. This is the mecca for all wrestling here in the World Wrestling Federation. Consequently, guys like Fuji are here. Guys like Zama Singh are here looking for make a name for themselves. And Ace Orton, the new henchman for Roddy Piper, is here. Yeah. And the list just goes on and on. Brutus Beefcake, JYD. Well, we've got Cowboy Bob Orton. He's back again. That's the ace. You bet. And tell you, we've got them all. Classic Nikolai Volkov, the Russian giant, taking on Sergeant Slaughter. Well, the people came to see the battle of two giant countries, two giant men. Oh, nice drop down, but a nice cartwheel by Belomo comes up. Wow, what a backdrop he ran into. Fuji with a shoulder block upside down. He came down on his knee. Oh, man. Upside down over the top rope went Belomo and hard down onto this ice floor here in the Spectrum. Well, Fuji showing, of course, a great deal of pleasure at the turn of events. And we'll get a shot of Belomo still, he seems just to the right of the ring and also below the step. He went over the top, and the top rope made like a slingshot. He came down on one knee there, bent under him, I thought. So we'll see how well he can recover from this. Whoa! Woo! Oh, man alive. Well, Dusty Feldbomber doing the count at ringside. Yeah, Belomo is still favoring one knee, one leg. Very badly. Yes, he is. Look, he's caught now between the ropes, and Fuji leveled him with that double karate chop right in the esophagus area, which won't do him a whole lot of good. Well, look out. Oh, body slam city. Fuji going, whoa! Banzai. Whoa! Right in the lower abdomen. Oh, mercy. Belomo reeling with pain. If that doesn't smart, nothing does. Belomo. Look at the look on Fuji's face. And this also drives the ringsiders crazy, because they having a good time. Yeah, they are. Some are actually wearing a Rising Sun headband, so he's got a certain following here. Johnny Roz on hand, Rotundo, Sammartino, Ken Patera, Wendy Richter, my darling Wendy. Cal Rudman with an interview with both Wendy Richter and Roddy Piper later on. Sammartino very doubtful that he will appear tonight. Is that right? I was back in the dressing room several minutes ago, and he has a very, very bad leg. I don't think the commission doctor is going to allow him to wrestle tonight. Okay. We'll have to wait and find out. Well, that'll be sort of a disturbing factor to a lot of the spectators, because these fans have they picked up on him quite quickly. He's been out here for the past couple of 3 months, or he was scheduled the third month here. And I'll tell you, they're starting to really like the guy, despite the great name of Sammartino. Well, Mr. Fuji doing his number with a double, looks maybe like a chokehold on Belomo, but yet, nevertheless, Dusty Feldbomber not breaking it up. Belomo is kicking like mad, but that's it right there. Get up on your feet, Salvatore. Another big elbow. Well, he's doing it to him. Snapmare takes him over. Whoa! Uh-oh, look out! Whoa! Ligaments out. And he didn't hurt him, help himself, and he got a bruise the upper chest area when he came down to both knees. Well, he's got to be sore all over, Dick, after that fall he took backwards over that top rope only several minutes ago. He was down with all 235 pounds on that one knee, but seems to have recovered. Look at Fuji. Give me a shot here. He wants a tasty cake break. He's not going to get it right now, though. Belomo's on a tear. A couple of shots to the head, a third shot. Forearm to the back of the neck. Standing drop kick, a beauty. Nice. Wow, one leg over the bottom rope, and Feldbomber, the referee, at the count of 3, looked up before his hand descended, and he saw Mr. Fuji's right leg over the bottom rope. So, that's it. Boy, just the count. Drove a knee down in the sternum there. That'll give you a negative attitude. Fuji got both legs outside the ring now. He's going to drag him. Whoa! Driving his head down into the mat here. Give an Excedrin job, number 3.
That mat is kind of soft a little bit, but not really.
Salvatore definitely in control here as he goes to work on Mr. Fuji. Fuji for the ride. Hard into the lookout.
Wow. How many times we've seen it?
Telegraphed that move.
He really did.
Way out front, Dick.
Fuji wasn't that stunned that he would stand pat for that one.
Look out. Fuji coming up with a bonsai here, I'm sure. Oh, look at that. Flying reverse head. He's got him.
All right, that's it.
Knocked the wind out of him with that move.
The amazing Mr. Fuji there against Salvatore Bellomo, who not only is a fine professional wrestler, Jesse, but take a look at this. Huh? This is a piece of art.
Looks like something I used to get out of the Rice Krispies.
Oh, come on now. What are you telling me? Look at this. I'm going to pull a little lever over here, and the boat will move. Oops, easy there. And you can hear in the background. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, this is unique. You have to admit that. Salvatore Bellomo. Incredible.
Yeah,
Our thanks to Salvatore, by the way, for the use of this beautiful masterpiece on prime time this week. Coming up, Mike Rotundo and Cowboy Bob Orton.
Cowboy Bob Orton, better known as Ace, Rowdy Roddy Piper's bodyguard against Mike Rotundo. Should prove to be a dynamic match, Jack.
Stay tuned, wrestling fans. All the action right here on Primetime Wrestling. When you hear the name Cowboy Bob Orton, you think of Rowdy Roddy Piper. But this week on Primetime Wrestling, they're going to meet each other in the center of the ring.
It should be a real good matchup, Jack. Cowboy Bob Orton, alias Ace, taking on Mike Rotundo, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, in a single match.
All right, right now we are going to go up to ringside and the introductions to our bout with Mike Rotundo and Cowboy Bob Orton.
Kansas City, Missouri, weighing 246 pounds, Cowboy Bob Orton. And from Syracuse, New York, weighing 238 pounds, Mike Rotundo.
Big favorite, Mike Rotundo.
This guy's got a face that's sculpted right out of
Yeah, really a nice looking
marble. Yeah, beautiful looking
And he
guy.
is a gentleman.
Yep. Got a good bod, well set up, and
Very impressive amateur background, incidentally. The University of Syracuse. And the ladies love him.
I can't imagine why. Like Tony Gurria.
He's an eligible bachelor.
Oh, ladies, look out. Mike Rotundo and Bob Orton. All right, they match up, and Rotundo is showing a lot of quickness. Shoves Orton to the ropes, and Orton says, wait a minute, there's a hair pull involved. Rotundo says, no way, I don't have to go that route. All right, they lock horns again. Side headlock by Orton on Rotundo. He comes out of it. Battling strength right now. And he's moving Orton around the ring pretty well.
He is. Well, he's got, take a look, he's got an outside wrist lock. Yep. The most painful wrist lock you can apply. The inside one is for control mostly, but that outside one is just a painful maneuver.
You go or breaks. Wake up. Oh, all right. Orton's maybe trying for the eyes. He thought better of it.
Dick Worley down on one knee. That's a mistake already.
Yeah. Worley prowling back and forth on
Orton, nice shoulder block.
Shoulder block.
Look out.
Oh, reverse. How about that?
Nice reversal as Orton went for the hip lock, and Rotundo stepped right inside and reversed his own reversal.
Rotundo showed us something, man. Quickness, agility. Whew. Nicely done. Orton said, wait a minute. I'm going to worry about this guy a little bit.
If Rotundo could get a hand raised over the likes of a Bob Orton, he will skyrocket his career immediately. How about that?
Well,
because Orton's got some heavy credentials.
yes, he does.
All right. Anyone to be picked as the henchman for Rowdy Roddy, you know, they go together. Roddy doesn't just turn on to anyone. No. You know, he knows what the capabilities of a Bob Orton are, and consequently he wants them on his side. And,
well, if you picked a bunch of guys on your side to hit it in an alley somewhere against some people, put it that way, I'd want Piper, I'd want Orton, I'd want guys like that. Begrudgingly, I might even want the Iron Sheik himself. I'd have to think about that.
well, I wouldn't want him on the opposite side.
No, for sure. Okay. Oh, nicely done. Rotundo's right head scissors. What a beauty. Hey, nicely done.
And an arm drag right underneath it.
Gosh, this guy's too much.
Rotundo showing us a wrestling lesson here.
Looks like he's barely breathing hard, you know? This guy's in super shape, and Orton says, Jesus, man, he's shaking his head. Oh.
Well, the only straw that Orton has that he can rely on is his fantastic experience.
Oh, sure. You know, but this guy is so quick, he's not able to put some moves together, looks like, right now, at least.
Well, I'm sure he will, because Bob Orton doesn't have to take a back seat to anybody.
That's one thing about professional wrestling. This one, you think one guy's had it,
He's right back at
he
you.
really is.
He held on again, took him over once more.
A little close to the other.
Orton been wrestling, comes from a wrestling family, been around wrestling all his life. From the moment he was able to walk or crawl, I'm sure his dad had him working on holds and working on techniques. And there's a whole lot of wrestling that Orton has forgotten that a lot of guys will never know.
For sure. Well, Rotundo, like Rotundo breaking a sweat now, he's
Got a
giving like
short arm scissors here using his arm, which is very, very unique.
Oh, what's Orton going to
Look at this. Inside atomic drop will break that hold or any other one for that matter.
Boy, the pressure just shot right from the small of the spine all the way up to the top of the head. Orton on his tear now, kicking at the head.
Rotundo made one mistake. He let Orton get in front of him with that short arm scissors.
Well, this is payback time, it looks like, and Orton is handing back that which he got.
Worley admonishing the ace about his tactics, but that's not going to stop him. Look at that, right in the right eye.
Ooh. Using the elbow. Now, this is what we call beating up on a guy. Nothing fancy, beating on him.
Watch the whip.
Oh!
Nice reversal. Look out, he took that knee. And he was coming at 100 miles an hour.
That was youthful exuberance. And he caught that knee flat, man.
Orton doing his thing.
He's a workman now. He's going about his business. He's very businesslike.
Turns him over with a half down, but he won't get him.
Out.
He didn't really want to pin him there, Dick. He just wanted to let him exert enough energy necessary to get out. Orton is not done punishing his youngster by a long shot, and vice versa.
What's to pay him back?
Exchanging big right hands now. Whoa, that one just stunned Orton, and it's another big one. Down goes the Cowboy in the corner saying, wait a minute, let's talk this over. In fact, he's even sitting on the bottom rope momentarily. Rotundo moving in, not wanting to give him a chance to collect everything.
Oh! Just throws him
Nice
like
deal across the ring. Snap mirror. Takes the Cowboy down. Elbow drop. No body. Boy, that's how you hyperextend that elbow
Really
right there. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Right on the chin.
Right on the...
I don't know what Worley's hollering about. It's a perfectly legal maneuver.
Everybody saw it coming. Nothing sneaky about it.
Oh. Welcome to the real world.
Right to the real world. You could hear that and feel it in the top deck of the Spectrum. Whew.
Rotundo dazed at this point. Look out.
He's just going to go wherever Orton takes him.
They're going to hang him up there on that top rope.
Oh, man. Snapping back off that top rope.
Was all Rotundo the first 4 or 5 minutes. Now it's all Orton.
Oh, here we go.
Look at how he's going to slip around and use this ring to his advantage. He drapes him. Drapes that head and neck.
right outside the ring apron. Oh! Harding dropped an elbow right on the throat. That's enough to knock anybody out right there. It really is. Orton very pleased with himself. You know about guys with scars. He's got black and blue marks the size of a small saucer. You're going to get counted out here if he's not careful. Well, Orton casually strolling back toward the ring again, up the side steps and inside as Dick Worley counts. Well, Mike Rotundo could have counted him out there. Yeah, could have. I don't know how far he got the count, but Rotundo is watching him. Rotundo's blocking the slam move, but Orton got him up anyway. Well, he can break him right across the knee now. I don't know what he's going to do with it. Orton's just having fun, I guess. Oh, what? Puts him up on his head. Showing you the strength of Bob Orton. Backbreaker. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, look at him posing now. I love it. Orton's having a good time. He wasn't having a good time too long ago. Well, he's getting on the ringsiders who have been getting on him since he stepped in the ring. Rotundo, not in very good shape. We'll check your screen and you can see. Well, Orton, a big mistake here. He should have stayed right on him because that was the time to beat him if he was going to beat him. Or put something together to do it with at that point. Taking Rotundo to the top turnbuckle, and he's hanging a little bit. He's sitting down on the bottom rope and brought back up again by Orton. Can't underestimate a guy like Rotundo. Snap there again. Just when you think you got him, he's going to pull something out of the hat, and he does. Take the money. Look out here. Uh-oh. Orton going up to the top. What's he going to do? Go back, going to jump off backwards. Rotundo! Brought the knees up. And the fans, this is the most fun they've had in ages. They're loving it. But Rotundo is with me. I mean, he's really kind of out of it. Oh, coming back. Orton is hurt now. But Rotundo in deep pain looks to be. Oh, Rotundo still attacking on the offensive. Orton now going for the ride. Oh, nice elbow. He's wobbly. Harassed like a tall redwood from California. Whew. Rotundo now on the move. Oh, breaking of his own. Well executed. Dropping both heels right in the lower abdomen area. Don't you love payback time, fans? Don't you really love it? Fans on their feet, they like what Rotundo's doing. He's coming right back.
Boy, what an exciting match. Mike Rotundo and Cowboy Bob Orton.
Mike Rotundo and Bob Orton going tooth and nail, Jack. Tooth and nail right to the wire.
We're going to get back to Gorilla Monsoon and Dick Graham right after we take this commercial break. What a great match. Mike Rotundo and Cowboy Bob Orton. So far, pretty even, Jesse.
Definitely pretty even, Jack. It's gone back and forth, back and forth. Rotundo had the early going in the match. Orton then took over and had the advantage, and now it shifted back to Mike Rotundo again.
The crowd 99% behind Mike Rotundo.
That might be, but a lot of us, Jack, like to be the Oakland Raiders.
I see. All right now, let's go back and pick up the action. Mike Rotundo and Cowboy Bob Orton.
They like what Rotundo's doing. He's coming right back at Orton. Don't give him any chance. That's his philosophy, you can tell. The forearm to the side of the head. Whoa! Orton tried to block it. Took a shot. There's an elbow. Orton just about hanging on. Drop kick. Oh! Orton, not knowing where he was, ran right into that top turnbuckle on his own. He really did. Now, Rotundo's smart, keeping after him, but he ought to, maybe if he can, he's spent a lot of energy. I guess I answered my own question. I was going to say, if you can start picking up the tempo. But Orton, you can't let this guy up. No, you can't give him an inch because he'll take over on you and it'll be all over but the shouting. But this has gone either way. I'd say right now, if you're going to do a nice block by Rotundo. Just for points, I think we'd be even Steven right now, but Orton on the short end. Taking him into the corner is Rotundo. Whoa! Just missed that top steel beam there by just inches. Now he's draped over that top rope, and Rotundo putting the boots to him. He really is. Orton now hung up inside or outside. He's just hanging there. He's coming in. And luckily for him, he dropped back in the ring because there's a longer drop outside the rope. He's saying, let's discuss this. Orton. They'll take him into the rope. Be careful. Abdominal stretch. Doesn't have it hooked. Worley says, you had it? See the left leg of Rotundo, Dick. It's not hooked underneath there. He's not going to beat him with that hole until he does hook it under there. Not stretching enough. No, he hasn't got that left foot hooked around Orton's left leg. Orton's feeling pain, but not all that much. Now he's dropped it down even farther. You can't make a man submit. Orton's going to take him over here in just a second. He's got him out of position. Well, he does. No, Orton's trying to reverse it. Oh, reversed it. Nice maneuver by Rotundo. Orton trying for the reversal on the abdominal stretch, and Rotundo just took the momentum, sent him right outside. Well, Orton down to one knee. Now he's up on both feet. Dick Worley starting the count. Looks like about a 3. Now he's going to break it up. Rotundo wanting at Orton too soon. He's got to give him time to get back in the ring. 2, 3. All right, Orton taking him to the top. No, he blocked it. Woo! This guy's showing us plenty. Mike Rotundo. Well, that's the second corner. Is he going to work him around the ring? I don't know. Took in the top turnbuckle on one side, now the other. Orton in a bad position right now. Climbing up there to do something, but he got caught. There's an elbow. Whether we can take him or not. 1, 2. Oh, he's out. 2 3/4. Close, but no cigar. Only counts when it's 3. He's going to have to start working some maneuvers from scratch again. Rotundo now with a reverse chin lock. Dick Worley close on. He's asking Orton, well, what about it? Well, Orton got a handful of hair. He's going to break this hole. He pulls that down. He's getting desperate now. Orton, desperation's setting in. I'm sorry, it'd be a shame to see the man lose, but obviously someone probably will. Uh-oh, time runs out. Bulldog, look out. Oh, he bulldogged him. Face first. One of Orton's favorite moves. Orton's not in very good shape either, is he? Oh, he's hurt. 1 foot over the bottom rope. He's tired, man. He is tired. He's beat. He's full of pain. Rolls elbow turns him over. Yep. 1, get him. 2. No way. Oh! Count of 3. Rotundo felt something from somewhere. Had turned over on his side. Well, Orton thought he had him. He was just nonchalantly covering him there. He didn't even try. No pressure on him. Wasn't even holding the... oh, he's going to take him now, huh? Going to give him another bulldog. Oh! Threw him right off, and Orton once again high and hard into the turnbuckle. And fans, you can't appreciate this unless you know that all that weight is flying through the air with one wrestler delivering the momentum. What we got? Slipping behind here for an atomic drop. Oh, he got him. He did indeed. Apparently, momentum took him right into the corner. Couldn't get a cover here. 1, 2. No, his foot's outside. Well, with a guy like Orton, you got to drag him, put him in the middle of the ring. He knows where he's at out there. Always. You can tell. All right. Orton just barely hanging on, but he's fighting back. A couple of blows in the midsection on Rotundo. All right, Dick Worley warning Orton. Look at Orton just waiting for that opening. Oh. Well, Rotundo has him down the road at the Spectrum. Well, he showed me a lot of things here. Yeah, great moves, resiliency, and I'm sure he's learning a lot right here. He's a tough cookie. This is Mike's with a rough learning experience. Well, there's no book you can read on. You got to do it the hard way. Reverse backbreaker coming up. Rotundo, I think, is just going along for the ride at this point. Oh, caught him on the other side there. That's back on the kidneys. Yeah. Very hard on your kidneys. 1, 2,
Knocks him out again.
picked up. Worley said, hey, I'm just doing the count. You're the guy applying the pressure here. What do you want from me? Orton's tired. Look at him. He's tired. He says, man, I got to slip this guy away. Oh, I need a shotgun? What? Something. He's tried everything.
Oh, look at
Oh, nicely done.
Went for another back scissor. He got caught in the head scissors.
Hey,
He just got out.
the guy showed us a lot. Rotundo, what moves? What moves? The guy's sensational. All right. Still, well,
There, Huck. Maybe a suplex coming out of it.
all right. Well, this thing's been going on for a long time. 1, 2. Close. 2 3/4, maybe 2 1/2, possibly. Dick Worley right on the scene. Rotundo reaching for the corner ropes.
This has got to be getting close to the end of
Oh,
this
yeah.
time limit. It's only a 20-minute time limit here.
Oh,
nice maneuver by Orton. Oh, did he run into a ringer there?
Caught him. And Mike Rotundo is a little stunned himself.
Down for the cover. He should get him here. No.
Boy, there was 2 1/2, 2 3/4. I'm telling you, man. So close. He almost put him away, as Orton did a while back.
Orton's got that instinct in him. You could be almost unconscious.
Did you see that? A slam of the head, and Orton came on top of his head with his body extended.
No, his foot's outside.
Tantalizing the heck out of the fans here.
That'll teach you to put your leg on a rope.
Oh, he's got a series of blows to midsection.
Both
Rotundo
guys
fighting
now
back.
slugging it out. Boy, I
Whoa!
can't believe they got all this left.
I don't know. They got so little left, it looks to be.
Rotundo getting the best of him. Where is he? There he is. Wow.
Oh, man. He's
What
got
a
a shot. I don't know whether he can do it, but maybe on a drag. Oh, yeah, okay. Drag Orton to the middle.
Wow, right across the throat.
Rotundo,
Rotundo's tired, Dick.
he really is.
Both men took an
1,
extremely
2,
tough.
3.
Whoa. Was that so?
That hand was coming down on 3. Orton bailed out. How he has anything left? Uh-oh.
Flying head scissors out of the corner. Nice maneuver by Rotundo. Beauty.
This kid really can do it. I don't know where he's finding the energy. What stamina?
Orton hard again into the corner once more. He went for it again. No! He dumped him right over the top.
He has Rotundo.
He's trying to set Rotundo up.
Well, he can pretty much take him where he wants right now.
Well, he's setting him up for that superplex,
Yeah,
Dick, that
yeah.
he does out of the corner. There he goes.
Well, look out. It may be lights out, fans.
He's got him up there.
Whoa!
He got him.
Woo! And the bell.
Oh, that's it.
The bell rang.
Rotundo's going to get saved by the bell here. I mean, literally.
Well, for about another 5 seconds, we'd have had a win by Cowboy Bob Orton.
Worley holding both men's hand up. Well, naturally, the bell rang. It's a draw. Look at Orton.
He doesn't believe it. He really doesn't believe it.
And Rotundo is hurt. Rotundo right down on the arena floor here, right in front of us.
Well, Orton just can't believe it. He doesn't buy it. Mike Rotundo right down in front of us, our broadcast location. This guy shows us a great deal. This guy really...
I'm surprised he could even make it to his feet after that big superplex.
This contest has gone to the 20-minute time limit. The official decision, a draw.
Boy, I'll tell you, that is one time when Mike Rotundo really lucked out with the bell saving him because, Jesse, the match was over.
I can't believe it, Jack.
I know
I
you
can't believe it. You're starting to get a little bit more knowledgeable. Some of my knowledge has got to be rubbing off on you.
I'm only being fair. I'm only being fair. I'm saying what our viewers watched on prime time this week, the match with Rotundo and Cowboy Bob Orton. It was all over.
That's right.
Saved by the bell.
Tremendous match. Rotundo had Orton on the go, looked like he was going to take him, but Cowboy Bob Ace caught him with the superplex. And if time hadn't run out, that was it for one half of the World Tag Team Champions.
I have a surprise for you coming up.
You always do.
Yes,
you always
that's
do.
why not.
You always do.
Coming up, the former WWF World Champion, the Iron Sheik, in a match against Mike Barbie. Stand by for the excitement.
The worst stock market crash in history. Rock the nation.
Professional wrestling at its finest. He is the former WWF Heavyweight Champion. Say what you want about the Sheik. You may not like his tactics, but he is a tough customer.
Most definitely he's a tough customer. I think he was on two or three Iranian Olympic teams. And it definitely shows the Iron Sheik, the ex-champion.
All right, Dave Barbie and the Iron Sheik. Let's go up to the ring right now in the introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, before introducing the principals of this next contest, I regret to inform you that due to an injury received in a prior wrestling contest, David Sammartino will not be able to wrestle. However, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you, he is present in the building at this time, David Sammartino.
David Sammartino, as we discussed earlier, Dick, with that bad leg, commissioned doctor, well, David shouldn't even be trying to attempt to climb these stairs to get into the ring, but, well, I'm sure that's a dangerous thing to do, especially with a Sheik. You know, you're at a very disadvantageous position, for sure. Well, the young guy, he knew the fans were here to see him. I think he felt he owed that to them, and they're responding in kind. Well, when you got an injury like that, you got to think twice about your future. You know, you're in there with a Sheik. He could attack you at any time here, do further damage to that injury.
Hey, punk, what up here? Your excuses, you can't wrestling for the most. Shut up! You better send, you better send your daddy. You are too punk. You are too punk.
Oh, tried to block him again with a big right hand and another. Oh, look at this. Now he goes after Barbie. Well, Sammartino, referee putting out Sammartino. He showed what he's made of. He gave the Iron Sheik a couple of shots there. Well, Sammartino knew that he couldn't do much on the bad wheels. But I'll tell you, he didn't back away. All right, the Iron Sheik. Unfortunately, Barbie's going to pay for that. That's right. Barbie taking a shot across the side of the neck. Guy's a tough customer. Yes, he is. Double chop right to the throat. Well, he's from the Philadelphia area. Going the other side of the ring, please. That's it. Boy's got those magic words, the magic letters there. I-R-A-N on the side of the one leg, the right leg. Man, don't come near me with that thing. Yeah. Been in Iran, number one. Further back. All right, he's giving it to Barbie, all right. He's bringing him our way. Back body drop. Oh. Wow, Barbie went down. Like a ton of weed, a ton of flour. The guy, I don't know, I think that maybe David should have just conceded the match, let go, and let it go at that, because if you're putting this Barbie youngster in a very dangerous position here, you got a point. Well, that's all about that. You know, you're in there with a former world champion, and he's going to make an example here. Oh, nice leapfrog by Barbie. All right, he's giving a couple of right hand. Woo! Sheik saying, wait a minute, let me get a few all-outs in here. Yeah. Guys better get out of him. Just take him to the match wherever he possibly can. Barbie,
Big slam. Unfortunately, doesn't really know how to follow it up.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to learn, and there's no easy way.
Got to learn the hard way.
That's right. Look out. Oh. Thought maybe he's going to go that well again with the back body drop. But the Sheik is no dummy. The Sheik is about had it with this youngster. He's going to put him away. He may do it too fast. Depends on the mood he's in. Look out. Uh-oh. Suplex coming up.
Oh, wow. Drove the neck right down into the mat.
The back of the head. Jeez. Setting him up now. Camel clutch coming up, guaranteed. Well, guaranteed, dude. I know this guy like a book. The Iron Sheik, very methodical. It's a horror story. Look at this. Oh, he's got to bend him. Goodbye, Barbie. He'll bend him or he doesn't go. He gave him it. Can't have it. Can't hack it. Iron Sheik wasted no time putting away young Dave Barbie.
Boy, the master of the camel clutch, huh? The Iron Sheik.
That's right, Jack. The Iron Sheik, the two-time Iranian Olympian. Does in Dave Barbie.
Coming up, we're going to see one of Jesse's favorites, Ken Patera. He's going to go up against Jose Luis Rivera, the Puerto Rican star, this week on Primetime Wrestling. And a reminder, I've got a special surprise for you and also for our viewing audience as well this week on Primetime Wrestling.
Well, Jack, you've always seemed to have a surprise for me. But again, getting back to strongman Ken Patera, little fact about Ken Patera. Once, during his Olympic career, front squatted 640 pounds.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable strength.
Stand by for Ken Patera. His opponent, Jose Luis Rivera. Is Ken Patera of the World Wrestling Federation. He goes in action this week on Primetime Wrestling against Jose Luis Rivera, the Puerto Rican star.
And what people don't realize now is strongman Ken Patera is embarking on a new career.
What's the new career?
He's a barber on the side.
Oh, that's right. That's exactly correct. Right now, let's go up to the ring and the exciting action with strongman Ken Patera.
You know,
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is a one-fall event with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first in the ring at this time, from Puerto Rico, weighing 240 pounds, Jose Luis Rivera. And ladies and gentlemen, soon to be making his way to the ring area
where is he? There
from
he is.
Portland, Oregon, weighing 265
well,
pounds,
we remember.
recognized as one of the strongest men in the world today, the Olympian Ken Patera.
He looks in good shape. Yes, he does. Well, he's not a favorite of so many people. I don't blow two ways on a lot of these people, but I'll tell you, the guy can do it. Yes, he can. He really can do it. Can't take that away from you. You got to admit. You got to admit. Talk about arrogance, self-confidence, self-esteem. This guy's got it all, and you can't argue. Well, he should. About the Olympics years ago, one of the few men that I know that can wear those Olympic rings, Dick, and know that he was a credit. That's right, to the United States. Yes, he was. In winning whatever medals he won. 4 gold medals in the Pan American Games. I know that for sure. He's out to take his trousers off. He got stopped about halfway down by some of the ringsiders. He's the guy you call having rabbit ears. I don't mean that literally, but he hears the crowd. He says, get away, Rivera. You bother me. Give me room to move. He doesn't like anybody. Putting some money back into his profession, his sport. Yeah, that's got to be at least $2,500, $3,000 outfit he wore into the ring. Yeah. Whoa. Wow. Talk about strong. Look at that. Patera. Not too many guys are going to go in there and match strength with Kenneth. I'll tell you, Rivera's probably a real nice guy, but I think I'd find something else to do on a Saturday night. Well, you realize
what could happen to his career should he be fortunate enough to get a victory over Tim? Are you kidding? He'd probably make him mayor of Puerto Rico immediately, and everybody be standing in line wanting him, wanting at him. Well, we'll see if that happens. Nice arm takeover. Nice arm drag by Patera. All right, you know, when Patera wrestles, he likes to needle the ringsiders. He sticks it to him. There's a little twist job on him. He likes to verbalize them. Commiserate, is that the word? Yes, you got that left arm chicken wing now. Rivera, that's the best way to break that. Wow. Stay right across the top of the chest there, and the chair right on top of him. And Dusty Feldbaumer thought he was going to start a counting procedure. No way. Front face lock now by Patera. He's going to take some of the starch out of this youngster. All right, he's coming down from the top rope with that energy. Getting that leverage, coming down on the top of Rivera's head. He's an elbow. Really looks like Hulk Hogan. Rivera wished he looked like Hulk Hogan. Yeah, he does. Everybody does. My front face lock. Gonna have to break it here. Oh, Rivera retaliating, coming back a little bit, showing some guts. Side headlock on Patera. Patera just, I don't know what the difference in weight is, but he just has this massive body. Close to 40 pounds. Yeah, not only that, but the guy's just totally strong. There goes Jose. All right. Right out of sight. And Patera 11, he's strutting around a little bit, showing him running his stuff for the folks. Going out after him, he's not satisfied. All right, he's got slammed Rivera's head a few times. He'll jump back to the ring. He doesn't want to be counted out. All right, Feldbaumer counting. Now he can count on Rivera. Count of 2. All right. I'm feeling Rivera's going to be back in the ring one way or the other. Wow, what a shot. The guy's got, his forearms are like our thighs. This guy, just unreal. You have no conception of the power that the man has until you felt it. Well, he's not what you call real tall, but boy, the guy's got leverage. I mean, he's stocky without being fat, obviously. Got a bit of fat on him. But the guy can get those, he can bend those knees and get that body under him. He's got that good definition, yet he's got that long muscle ligament type strength, which is so nice reversal by Rivera. Ducky man. But they're in the corner now, trying to get the beat up from the feet up, so to speak. Oh, look at that. Dusty Feldbaumer, the referee, said something to Rivera. Rivera turned to look at him, and that was all Patera needed. Coming with a body. Look at this. Wow. Treated him like a rag doll. Talk about strength, man. And they can boo him all they want, so I tell you, when you watch the guy do it, it ain't bragging when you can do it. Ain't it? Boy, he jerked him up there like he did. It was like today's newspaper. Well, he got a little momentum going. Went right over the head and then down again. Just a second. Bear hug now. One of Patera's favorites. Well, Patera might want Rivera to go quietly. He's got the small of the back. He's got all that concentration of strength right there at the small of the back. It wasn't meant to be that way. Rivera with a very feeble right hand there. He's trying to go for the eyes. Anything to break up. Well, he did. That's the way to break it. Yeah, poke him in the eye, bite his ear, whatever it takes. Bite him on the nose. Otherwise, he's going to beat you with that. Well, I know he's going to... Well, Patera now, he's got Patera on his heels a little bit, rocking a little bit. Oh, nice drop kick. All right. Jose Luis showing us a little offense. Another big right hand sends Kenny into the turnbuckle. Whatever Rivera has, he better do it. He better use it all up. He doesn't have enough. I don't know. I think he does. I don't think he does either. He doesn't have it. Oh, nice drop kick. Caught the Patera, and down he goes. He says, wait a minute. This is not the way. I'm the big guy. This is not the way it's supposed to be. Whew. Very good. Takes him into the row. Easy. Caught him. Patera too smart for that. Just leveled him with that clothes hanger. Look at this now. Setting him up for the full Nelson. His pet peeve. All right. He just lifted him right off the canvas. He can beat him with this, but if he wants to really punish him, he could pick him up and swing him around with this. Kenny's got that swinging neck breaker, the swinging full Nelson patented down. That's it. The minute Dusty's called for the bell already, but Kenny's not turning the hole loose. Now he did. If he wants to put that swinger on you and really eliminate you, he can do it too. Well, he did. Rivera's still favoring the back of his neck. He says, man, I think I'm glad I got out with my life. This guy. Rivera down. He's hurt now. The back of that neck is injured. Look out. Oh! Rivera's not done with it yet. He's slapping on that full Nelson. Look at this. Oh, he got him swinging now. You called it. Holy mackerel. Look at the force behind that. Dusty Feldbaumer, there's no way he's going to break this up unless Patera wants to. Well, Patera, he's trying to maim this youngster. He didn't make any friends by this action tonight. Okay, let's get the announcement.
The winner of this contest with the swinging neck breaker, the Olympian Ken Patera.
Another big victory for Ken Patera, the strong man.
Well, let me tell you something, Jack. That swinging neck breaker of Ken Patera's will put anybody, I think, out of wrestling, if Ken Patera wants to.
Coming up, we're going to have Johnny Rods and Gama Singh in action this week on Prime Time. And also, Jesse, just so I keep reminding you, a very special this week on Prime Time Wrestling, one that I know, Jesse Ventura, that you're going to like.
Well, Jack, you always do something that I'm going to like. The only thing I really don't like sometimes is sitting up here with you.
Now, you know that this is the highlight of your week, you being with me on Primetime Wrestling. What are you telling our viewing audience? We'll be back with more exciting action. Johnny Rods and Gama Singh this week on Primetime Wrestling.
The World Wrestling Federation comes to these fine facilities and towns with exciting mat action. Sunday, March 10th, Columbus, Ohio, Ohio Center. Tuesday, March 12th, Rochester, New York, Rochester War Memorial. Wednesday,
India in the past, but the unpredictable Johnny Rods. He's a man always to be reckoned with, Jack.
Should be a great match. Johnny Rods and Gama Singh. Right now, let's go up to ringside and pick up all the exciting action.
Gama Singh.
Should be a great matchup, Dick. These guys look pretty much even as far as body size is concerned. And quickness, too. Yeah. You see this Gama Singh move around. I've seen him in a number of matches. Very, very good wrestler. Some impressive credentials. Of course, he's in there with a real roughhouser. Yeah, for sure. And Rods can give you all you want, but then some. He can teach you tricks that maybe you've never seen. Perpetual motion. Yes, he is. The crowd pleaser. You're rarely neutral about Johnny Rods. He's a little psych job here. Whoa! Singh and Rods going at full verbal exchange there. A little faking of a fist here and there. Nothing serious. Johnny. Always colorful. Always interesting. Seems to me he wrote the book on psychology. He really knows it. Whoa! You talk about quick. Singh with a single leg sweep there, but Rods was gone. Look at how he's antagonizing him. Well, the young gentleman from India really well set up. Really well set up. And Rods bails out between the top and middle ropes. So the count begins from anybody has to break off the action. Singh was trying to get it on with him, but Rods says, wait a minute, it's on my turn. They'd like to make this a boxing match, but it's not going to happen. Gama Singh just biding his time, waiting patiently. Well, finally they hook up. No place to run now. On the ropes. Oh, Rods ducked out. He thought maybe a roundhouse Singh right was coming. And he might have been right. No, Rod's complaining that he wanted to use the Dukes, and as soon as the other guys doubled him up, he headed for higher ground. Right in the corner now, and we'll see what happens. Oh, Singh backed off. Okay. He said, all right, all right. Rod's
looking toward the fans, raising one arm as in victory. The people you've seen for that.
Looking for a little sneak, a little opening. That's all he needs.
There it is. He
Whoa.
got it. He's coming out with elbows flying. Rod, pound him on the head. Takes a tilt right in the whiskers. Right in the midsection, too. Now a sing down on the canvas.
Look at how Rod takes advantage of that ring and every part of it. He knows how to use it.
Gets the leverage to the top rope. Zing takes a shot to the roundhouse right with a size 13 across the jaw.
Rod's now sending sync with Rod. No, nice reversal. Rod hard into the turnbuckle.
Boy, that rattled him from the scalp right on down to the bottom of the soul.
Now he's looking for timeout, and Sting's not going to give it to him.
But he is on the rope. The Sting's not giving him any break at all, and well, he shouldn't. All right. Sting to the side headlock. Okay.
He's trying to slow that guy down a little bit. That Rod gets into fourth or fifth gear there. There's no stopping him.
Yeah, he can too.
Look at this hair pull.
A little blatant hair pull, and breaks it off. Still in the grip of Gama Singh and the side headlock. Fans at ringside get a little restless, clapping. But they're not in the position that Johnny Rods is in.
Your favorite. On the line tonight against a real tough cookie.
Yeah.
Judy Martin.
Yes, she is, and I'll tell you, Wendy's really catching on nationwide. Just as she's been in L.A. and different places. Of course, New York.
Got that Cindy Lauper as her manager.
That's right.
Cindy doing some fantastic things in the music world.
I know she is.
Unbelievable thing.
I think Cal Rudman refers to that, Cindy Lauper's involvement with Wendy Richter as part of the interview. We'll find out a little later on how that goes. Also, the rowdy one, Roddy Piper, interviewed a very special guest of Cal Rudman. Okay.
If Roddy was in there with Cal, I guarantee you Cal would get too many words in.
Yeah.
Which is very unusual.
You got it. You got it. All right, to the hair pull again. Rod still taking him to the ropes now. Ducking.
Oh, nice maneuver by Johnny on the back, but look at that.
Oh, he took the drop
Sting is
kick.
quick.
He really is. Look.
Side fair takes him over again. Gama Singh impresses me with his speed.
Well, I think he's got the attention of Johnny Rods right now, Gorilla Monsoon.
Certainly does.
Monsoon says, hey, this guy's for real. I only thought I was.
Singh has an international reputation. Wrestles all over the world.
First appearance in Philadelphia, I believe.
Yes, it is. Although I believe we've seen him here on videotape.
Yep.
Before.
Rod grabbed to the tights. The referee didn't see that. I can see it from our vantage point here.
This referee doesn't see too much of anything. He's not one of my favorites.
I got that impression.
It's a thankless job refereeing, but it helps a great deal if you go in there and you know a little something when you step through the ropes.
You got to stay close to that action.
These guys will run you right over.
Yes, they will. Side headlock. Close. Shoulder block. Down goes Rod. Sting on the move. Oh, nice maneuver.
Became a free ride.
Cookie.
The ring rope.
Rod helped him toward the rope, but that's not the way it was planned. Sting wanted to use the ropes as leverage to back that Rod, but he went right between the ropes and outside. Rod does get a little time now to catch his breath, because he needs it.
Well, Johnny just pulled his head down as he went by.
Oh,
That was enough.
It's a flying kick, that's all I could call it. Rod's taking out of the
Another
game.
one. Doesn't want to let him back in there. I don't blame him. Singh trying to pull it together here. There's another one all the way across the ring that time.
Yeah.
Rod's a master at that. But
Well, Rod was using the bottom rope. He was using that, sort of leaning on it.
choking him out here, too. The referee didn't.
Oh, body slam, Rod's on Sting. Flying headbutt. Rod says, oh, whoop. I think he caught the short end of that. But Sting also felt it, too.
Timing's got to be perfect on that type of move, Dick, or you get hurt.
Oh, he kicked him, I think. Caught him in the...
Oh, he was on with that one.
He's a guided missile, this guy, Johnny Rod. He's happy. He says, yeah, look out, fans. I am mean. I'm a bad actor. A bad job. Don't mess with me.
Slammed by Rod. Rod's out of the corner now.
Oh!
Look out, no one there.
Oh, body hold. Sting left Left the spectrum on that one. He just dodged, rolled a bit to one side. Rod came right down on his forehead. Stretch out the hamstrings for me. Yes. Rod's and now he doesn't want any more. But Singh's not buying this. Whoa! Look out! Right on that hamstring again. Going to work on that leg. Really is. One more time. Boy, that's a painful thing, Dick. It's hard to describe the pain, but it's unfortunate. I've felt it enough times to know exactly what it is. And, well, you know, we're talking about a guy like you who's had these hamstrings, and yet the next night you may be wrestling elsewhere, and you can't say, sorry, folks, you got to do it. You got to do it. Unfortunately, wrestlers have to climb into the ring with injuries that would put the layman at home in bed. That's for sure. He's got to make his living. He's got to do it. You can't say, well, folks, Junkyard Dog can't be here tonight. He sprained his ankle. Nobody wants to hear it. They don't want to hear that. Junkyard Dog will be here. By the way, he is here, Junkyard. He's here against Brutus Beefcake. That should be some action. We got more to tell you, fans. We got 11 big matches. You talk about tough. Rod hanging by a thread on the outside of the apron of the ring. Singh got his bell wrong. Yes, he did. Right into the top turnbuckle. Well, around that post very long, it's a dangerous place to be. It's where a lot of scar tissue starts. Rod is just... His eyes are just almost rolling around like you see in a cartoon on Saturday morning TV where the eyes are just rolling. That's what's happening to him right now. Well, Rod doesn't really know whether he's inside or outside. He really doesn't. All he knows is leaning on the top rope. And I think Singh... karate chop. He's in the hard way. He's back in the hard way for sure. Sliding along. It looks like he's safe. He might have been safe. Nice slide by Rod. Okay. Well, pounding away at Rod, right across the chest. Now, that's the wrong place to pound on Johnny Rod. Johnny's very thick to the chest. Won't get him here. Handful of Rod threw him, just literally picked him up and threw him. Well, the weekend is December 1st. You got the Army-Navy games, you got Flyers hockey, and you got wrestling all in one day. Are you kidding? Philadelphia, Sports City. Sports City. Fans love it. Rod was saying no reversal here in a part of Singh. Back body drop. Woo! Wow, he came down hard. He was flying in the stratosphere. Singh doesn't look breathing very hard. He's doing well. He's in good shape, which he is. Went to the well. We talked about that. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. Look out. Oh, Johnny Rod. No one home. Down for the cover. He won't get it. No, he doesn't have it. You know, one shoulder too loose. He didn't have any weight on it. The one leg wasn't up. You're not going to beat a Johnny Rods with a backdrop and cover. No way. Forget about that. Just take it off. Rod swing away at Johnny Chop. Singh a little hesitant as to what he wanted to do there, and Rod's made up his mind for him in a hurry. Got a plan ahead. Rod knows that full well. Wow, dropped that knee right on the nose. And there's another one. Missed with the second one. But Rod's switching the pendulum around now, and he's in control. Sending Singh across for a ride. Oh, riding kick. Woo! Well, that foot up, caught him, flushed across the jaw. Singh's taking it. I mean, really, it's reversed now. I don't know how Singh's standing there. Outside the fact he's in tremendous shape. Caught the leg. Johnny says, whoops, I spin him around. Whoa, what a right. He caught him as he was coming one way, his fist was coming the other. Those two objects collided. A couple big right hands by Singh. He's laying. He got a lot of body behind those two. Rod hit him right in the nose. Rod's handing it back to him now, taking him to the top ring turnbuckle. So it's taking me what, across the ring? I'm going to give him a ride here. Wow, he hit hard. Now notice Rod didn't chase him. He didn't go in after him. He wants to punish him here. He's going to give him another shot. No, reversal here. Rod's hard in. Rod's up. Drop kick. Maybe. Singh going to the outside. He's going up high. Up to the top turnbuckle. He's up there. What's he going to do? Drop kick. Yeah. Caught him on the beautiful drop kick. Could get him here. He's hooked the leg. He got it. Got it.
Boy, what a quick victory right there for Gala Singh.
Most definitely, Jack. He took a great chance in going up the ropes, whether Johnny Rods was that shook up or not, but he got away with it.
The unpredictable Johnny Rods. Coming up, wrestling fans, I have been waiting, and I know that many of you have as well, for the WWF ladies champion, the one and only Wendy Richter. She's going to take on Judy Martin. Wendy Richter.
Most definitely, Jack. Wendy Richter, the champion of the World Wrestling Federation, and what a champion she is. And like I told you before, Jack, she goes out of her way to get to wrestle on cards that I'm on.
Come on now.
She loves to wipe the sweat off my body.
You know, most recently I interviewed Wendy Richter, and I said, by the way, Jesse the Body Ventura told me to say hello. And she said, who? We'll be back with Wendy Richter and Judy Martin right after this. Action continues with the WWF Ladies Champion, the one and only Wendy Richter. And I have to tell you that I have been waiting. I have been waiting to see Wendy Richter in action against Judy Martin.
Well, it should be a great matchup. Judy Martin's a seasoned veteran, and I know she could think of nothing better than to dethrone the women's champion, Wendy Richter.
For those of you that have never seen Wendy Richter in action, oh, you're going to enjoy it. Right now, let's join the match in progress, Wendy Richter and Judy Martin.
Comes Judy right on after. He's right on after her. Look out! Oh, she's taking Wendy Richter right to the doggone table. Look out, she's got this cord wrapped around her neck, choking her out here. Oh, wow. Count is going on. Now it's 2, 6. Oh, Wendy Richter being choked off by Judy Martin, slamming the head down on our table. Wendy down again. He is down again, but not out. And she's got that, still got that cord wrapped around her neck. She's got to get herself untangled here. Now she does. He's choking. Still the competitor running back in the ring again. Nice shoulder block. She's in and maybe... But she got caught coming through. She thought she was going to be home free, but she wasn't. Now Judy's got her draped over that top rope, choking her out. Wow. Well, she's still favoring the throat. Judy Martin very definitely in control. Down for the cover. Oh, cover, but not quite enough. Ooh. Boy, when a lady wrestler comes home, you say, how'd you do today or tonight, honey? He said it was rough. Now, you know what we're talking about. These ladies, man, they may be ladies in name, but they're rough as tough as can be in that ring. And you're seeing it here on Spectrum Wrestling. Tough customers, no question about it. Got it. And there's the elbow. Yes, sir. There's that knee lift. I caught Wendy Richter again. Wendy's still favoring the throat, though. Still favoring it. Another handful of hair. How natural that seems to be. Yep. Oh, look out. Face first, head first, and shoulder first right into that top turnbuckle. Just that, her height, her shoulder just smashed right into the top turnbuckle. Take her into the, oh, man. Oh, right into the post. Whoa. And the lucky usher gets Wendy in his lap. Oh, she's still favoring that shoulder. She's hurt. She's waving the referee. She says, hey, get her back so I can get in. She's trying to climb back in there. She's got guts, man, I'll tell you. Wendy looks every minute the lady, but she... Oh, blocked here. She tried to do it again. All right. Now Wendy's ramming her into that top turnbuckle. Nice block there. She would have went face first again right into that steel post. Wendy now with a whip in. Oh, boy, right to the chest. Now this is payback time. Oh, nice job. Nice fair spins her over. Oh, nice double drop kick. Down goes Judy. Wendy looks like she's on a warpath here. Got her back into the corner. Going to give her a ride. Look out. Oh! Monkey flip. No. I thought she had her. Judy Martin straight both arms over that top rope and just destroyed her on that monkey flip attempt and then misses an elbow of her own. I thought she had her. I really did. I thought Wendy was, she had some series of moves going. Reversal again. Wow, went for a clothesline, but nobody there. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. All right. The Carl girl uses the lariat and gets the victory over tough. He really did. Well, I'll tell you, you saw it all, and the crowd is very definitely pleased. All right, let's get that announcement in just a moment. Judy Martin is sort of hanging by a thread. That look at Wendy, really got that left arm and shoulder is really sore.
The winner of this contest and still World Wrestling Federation Ladies Champion, Cowgirl Wendy Richter.
Boy, no matter where she goes, all across the country, Wendy Richter represents the championship belt for the World Wrestling Federation, the Ladies Championship belt, and what a true champion she is.
That's right. She's always trying to chase down Jesse the Body. Not to wrestle me either, Jack.
I realize that, Jesse. Coming up, Brutus Beefcake will be seeing action, and his opponent will be JYD, the Junkyard Dog.
This should be a matchup of matchups. Main event anywhere today in the world. Brutus Beefcake will get tested severely by the Junkyard Dog.
Stand by, wrestling fans. All the action right here on Prime Time Wrestling. We've got the matinee idol, the one and only Brutus Beefcake against JYD, the Junkyard Dog. What a match, Jesse.
Well, I'll tell you something, Jack. In my opinion, the difference in this match may not lie either with Beefcake or the Junkyard Dog. The difference could be Beefcake's manager, luscious Johnny Valiant. Let's keep an eye on him, too.
All right now, we are going to go to ringside. Brutus Beefcake and
The following attraction
JYD.
is a one-fall event with a 20-minute time limit. Before introducing the principals, let me first introduce the manager from New York City, luscious Johnny Valiant. And from parts unknown, weighing in at 270 pounds, Brutus Beefcake. The opponent, soon to be making his way to the ring, hails from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 290 pounds, the Junkyard Dog.
Well, where is he, Dick? I don't know, but I'll tell you, the fans are literally on their feet with great expectancy, waiting for the Junkyard one. Maybe they can't find his leash, the collar, I don't know.
Well, he's got that 15 feet of chain he wears around his neck. All you got to do is find the end of that.
Well, the crowd will tell you when he's approaching. And I don't know, as well set up an athlete as Brutus Beefcake is, I don't know that I want to go against this guy, because the Junkyard Dog is so unpredictable. You don't know what he's going to do. Maybe, all right, let's get that camera cooking. Here comes the Junkyard Dog.
Uh-oh, he's coming in a hurry, and there goes. They're bailing out.
And luscious Johnny bailed too.
There's the music. The dog doing his juking.
Drag that chain around. He's got the place moving.
Brutus, not sure what to do. He's in another world.
Well, probably put put there one of these days. Well, here comes the collar and the 15 feet of chain. He's strutting. He's strutting in front of Beefcake.
Brutus says he's crazy, not playing with a full deck.
Well, that may be, but he still has to get in the ring with him.
Absolutely. He's about 4 bricks short of a full load himself, I think. The Luscious one trying to get some last-minute instructions here, but I don't know what really works against the dog. Brutus says he's not going in the ring. Well, this match will be over very shortly.
That's right. Junkyard won't even break a sweat if Brutus says he's not going in, which you know he is. If he's smart, he won't, but anyway. He's telling Worley, hey, back him away so he can get in. Valiant's with him, number 2.
Bell's already rung to start the match.
It has. Time's flying. For the fans, I'll tell you, man, I am glad that I'm alongside the ring here. The fans are jumping on the case of Brutus Beefcake like something you never saw before. Brutus Beefcake being consoled by Johnny Valiant. Taking off the bow tie. Well, there's a shot. Our ringside camera with Paul Hicks getting some good action shots down here. Dick Willie. Oh, woo! I'll tell you, man. Whenever this gets underway, I think the Junkyard has got to be ready to do somebody in. Well, he should be. He's waiting. He's standing there in the center. He's done his warm-ups. He's ready. Well, the Junkyard Dog's mimicking his opponent and his manager. Get out of here.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
You better be able to wrestle.
You better. For sure. Gorilla Monsoon spoke words of wisdom. And you know the dog can wrestle. He's looking over his shoulder. He makes sure that he's alone in the ring with the third man in squared circle. Beefcake rising. Somebody said something, and
they said fruitcake is what they said.
Fruitcake. Oh, we've got to have a high-level conference here. You can imagine the dialogue. Don't let him hurt you. And they connect, finally. The dog shoves away about 300 pounds of beefcake. Dick Worley says, come on, you guys, let's get it on. He's cooled it long enough here. There's shoved him away again. Beefcake, if he hasn't totally already, he's about to lose his cool, and then he's in bad shape.
He's complaining that the dog has got excessive oil or grease on him.
Doesn't have anything on him, from our vantage point. Doesn't look like it, no.
Well,
boy, up to this point, they haven't done too much.
Well, let me tell you, Jack, it's a feeling out process that's going on right now. Brutus Beefcake doesn't want to make a mistake against the JYD.
All right, stand by. The excitement continues. Brutus Beefcake and the Junkyard Dog. The JYD, the Junkyard Dog, and Brutus Beefcake, very cautious with each other. Not too much happening. Right now, we are going to go back up into the ring for all the exciting action.
The ring. Well, and the dog waiting on him.
Brutus now up on top of that second turnbuckle from the inside. Thought better of it and came down.
I don't think he knows quite how to approach the Junkyard Dog.
Well, he should have thought about that a long time ago.
Before he signed for the match. The dog doesn't have the symmetry of the body, if you will, the Junkyard Dog. But man, don't ever sell him short. This guy's strength and then some.
Dog goes in.
Oh, look at it.
Reverse.
Wow. Threw him about 6 feet. And now, the luscious one rushing over to the side of his good buddy. All right, Beefcake say something about be full on the trunks.
hope he gets some good instructions from the Lusher family.
I don't know.
He's going to need them. Toughest competition to date for Brutus.
What's the hand bit? You know, that one hand behind the back, and
the dog wants him to kneel down. That's it.
oh,
Whoa! Dog not taking any chances. That elbow smash like to set the whole bod through the ring. Brutus Beefcake, I tell you. Given a headbutt by the dog. Dog just stalking him now. There's another one.
he's just... All right, he's doing it to him. He's really got him gone. Oh, the dog.
Sends the dirty one into the corner. What is
all that weight straight to the midsection of the...
One of the dog's favorite moves, that shoulder block. It's got a lot to do with it, I'll tell you.
Big forearm.
He's going to send Brutai in once more.
Brutai. Oh, man.
Oh, wow, there it is. Look at that one.
Down. One.
Look at Valiant inside the ring. Putting the street juice to the back of the dog. Johnny Valiant just interjected himself into this match. And there he goes. Woo! And Brutus out the other side.
Beefcake split. He's going to run down that long, lonesome road.
This all over, Dick.
Maybe.
You can't do that. You can't come in. There's no way.
No.
This one's over. He's been disqualified, I'm sure. Brutus Beefcake took one heck of a shoulder block.
You're opening up and breaking all the rules all night! Breaking all the rules all night! That's what that son of a bitch doing! He's breaking the rules all night! He should have been disqualified! You should disqualify that man! Put him back in the junkyard! But don't bring him to the spectrum and break all the rules!
Well, I see by that move, the junkyard dog's really upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest by a disqualification, the Junkyard Dog.
Oh, the winner of the match, the Junkyard Dog, and boy, luscious Johnny Valiant was really up in arms.
Well, Johnny Valiant apparently felt that Brutus Beefcake wasn't getting fair treatment from referee Dick Worley or the Junkyard Dog.
I thought Worley did a very capable job in that ring.
I have no comment on it, Jack.
Coming up, the special of specials this week on Primetime Wrestling. The date, December 28, 1984, Madison Square Garden. It all leads up to February 18, 1985, Madison Square Garden. Wrestling fans, stand by. The action is coming right after we take this commercial break. December 28, 1984, the place, Madison Square Garden. The World Wrestling Federation honors Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper honors the World Wrestling Federation. All the dignitaries are there. The match, the set is staged. Who comes into the ring? Roddy Piper. He not only attacks Cyndi Lauper, he attacks her manager, David Wolf, Captain Lou Albano, goes for Dick Clark, and anyone else in the ring. February 18th, Madison Square Garden. The war to settle the score. Roddy Piper, Hulk Hogan, and all the dignitaries are there at Madison Square Garden. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see, the World Wrestling Federation presents the best, and the best you're going to see right now.
time. The Varsity crowd still on its feet. I'm sure they will remain that way through the entirety of this bout.
I cannot believe it. We have got action.
They're at it.
It's underway. Look at this. Back and forth. Oh, crazy guys are probably running Piper. Piper charges. Tries to get on top. Nails it with a series of right. 23,000 strong. Not a one of them in their seat. Everybody on their feet.
These guys are trying to annihilate each other. And the Hulkster doing a number right now on the Roddy one.
The Rock and Wrestling Connection.
Wow, what a right.
Watch out. Whip.
He's following him right in. Piper's down.
No chance. Mr. T on his feet. Watching his longtime friend. Hulk Hogan in action. In a corner of Roddy. His bodyguard. His arm in a sling. Ace. Cowboy Bob Orton.
He's someone to reckon with too. You gotta keep your eyes on him all the time. Wow! Dropped the big elbow on him.
Cindy Lauper is here. Gloria Steinem.
They've opened ringside with Captain Lou.
Danny DeVito.
There's the Hulkster now still working on Roddy Piper. Oh, reversal here. Hulk in the corner, following him right in with a terrific clothesline. Down for the quick at it. No way, he's not going to get it. Look at there's the ace with that arm in a sling.
Close. But only
You got to have the Hulk in a more compromising position than that, Gene.
all
Expect
the
to do
horse use
that.
and hand grenades.
Piper, wow, right to the ear with that kick.
Thomas moves to the side of the head that blocks. The World Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion. And
Look at this, folks.
Can you believe it? Come on, ref. Give me a break. We're crying out loud. The man was choking.
And he's looking for a 3 count. And everyone's on their feet.
Dave Wolf, Cindy Lauper, Captain Lou Albano.
Hulkster now trying to get it together, trying to pull something out. Double chop by Piper as he's in control right at this point.
I see Joe Piscopo and Danny DeVito both standing on their feet. Fans leave them alone. All of the attention in the center of this ring. Well, it's spectacular in the garden.
Sleeper hold by Piper. He had to jump up on his back to get it. But it's really a choke at this point. He can't hold that sleeper.
Better get on top of them.
He's got that arm right underneath his
There it
throat,
is.
Jim.
It's clear as day. Come on, ref, check on him.
Right underneath the chin there. That's a choke hold.
Of course that's going to bring the man down.
Come on, ref, give me a break here.
You have got to be putting me on.
He's choking him out, Gene.
Well, I'll tell you what, if he gets away with this, Madison Square Garden will be roofless minutes from now. They'll blow the top off this joint.
Well, he's still choking him right out here. Referee is just concerned with checking the arm of the champion.
You know, Piper is back.
Uh-oh, look at this.
He's coming back.
Everyone's on their feet. Oh, he dropped him right in the corner, ducked underneath the turnbuckle, and Piper went in.
Timing absolutely superb.
But the Hulk still doesn't have it together, Gene.
Hulk is groggy. Piper is back at his feet. And we have got action in the garden. Double sledge to the top of the head. Breaks the eye.
Piper still definitely in control of this match. Look at Ace. That's outside interference.
Wait a minute.
Right there.
Orton is getting in the act. There comes that sling.
Look at the Hulk. He's dragging him up. Oh, he wrapped his arm on the turnbuckle.
Holy Toledo. Oh, what a shootout, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe it.
And Orton got it right.
Orton has gone on the road.
The Hulkster taking over.
Piper is begging it off. He's asking for mercy. He'll get none from this man. Look at these two men go at it tooth and nail. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
What is he doing in
What
there?
the hell is he doing? You
off and got caught with a forearm, and the referee got wiped out by Hulk Hogan as he went down.
The referee is totally out of it.
He's down and out.
I think the referee is unconscious.
He's not moving the muscle. Look out! Orndorff! Orndorff going up to the top.
Oh, please.
Look out!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Please. God, the referee is out of it. Now, Piper, Orndorff.
Look at Sidney. She's up on the umpire.
104-pound little gal isn't going to do anything to these two men.
Sidney Lauper up on the apron trying to come to the Hulk's assistance.
Wait a minute. What in the world is going on here? Now, Piper.
Look at Dave Wolf trying to drag her down.
Get her out of there.
She'll get killed in there. Get her out of there, Dave. Albano trying to drag her down. Oh, look at this. Orndorff going around the side road now. That's Sidney Lauper.
What in the world is going on?
Can you believe this?
Wait a minute.
Mr. T over the railing.
Here comes Mr. T, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. T to the aid of Sidney Lauper. He's all out of there. They're inviting him inside the ring. That could be a big mistake.
Remember now, the Hulk is totally out of it. The referee is out of it. Mr. T, I don't know anything about his background as a
He
wrestler.
doesn't belong in the ring, James.
No, not especially in a two-on-one
Not with
situation.
these two guys. This could be the biggest mistake of his life. Look! Piper and Elder come behind.
Pearl Harbor Orndorff.
Look at this, Orndorff. Piper putting the boots to Mr. T.
Wait a minute.
The champion, look at the champion.
All hell is broken loose, ladies and gentlemen.
Champion back on his feet. Mr. T on his feet. Look at these two. Piper doesn't know what to do.
Wait a minute.
Mr. T after Orndorff.
What is this? Orton is here. Oh, we've got a madhouse here.
Three of them come back now. Security holding everyone back.
What is going on? Ladies and
It's
gentlemen,
pandemonium.
Mr. T and Hulk are set to be signed.
Orndorff fighting the security. Fighting everyone.
What is going on here?
Hulkster's trying to get to him.
Oh, what? I'm assuming. What happened to our match?
We don't have a match anymore. It's pandemonium.
Oh, no.
And Orndorff's back into the ring with security in the ring.
What is going on here? New York's finest trying to help out.
There goes Orndorff.
Orndorff is... He's a psychopath. Get him out of here. You've got to be kidding me. I have never seen anything like this in my entire life.
Unbelievable.
What has happened?
Our monitor is gone. We can't see the Hulkster. We can't see Mr. T.
Gorilla Monsoon, we are lost. We are lost. I don't know what in the world is going on here.
While in the ring, we have two individuals shaking hands. The Hulkster and Mr. T.
Well, I don't mind telling you, ladies and gentlemen, what should have been just a good, solid World Wrestling Federation heavyweight title bout has turned into an entire melee. It has turned into one of the most bizarre events that I've ever seen in my entire life.
A Pier 6 brawl is what it turned out to be, James.
Oh, this is just unbelievable.
Unbelievable, but still in the ring, Mr. T, along with the world champion Hulk Hogan. We're going to get an announcement from Howard Finkel. Ladies and gentlemen, Piper, Orndorff, or get your butt back in here. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout as a result of a disqualification, Hulk Hogan.
We have not seen the last of Mr. T.
Well, let me tell you something, Jack, and let me tell the people out there something. Mr. T got no business stepping into that ring. Mr. T is no longer messing with no Sylvester Stallone at 150 pounds soaking wet. Mr. T is now stepping into the big time, the world of professional wrestling. And Mr. T may end up with a haircut himself, get his head shaved right off. He'd be messing around with Mr. Wonderful and Rowdy Piper.
We'll be
You're
back
right.
with a word
They
for
ain't
next
seen the
week's
last of it.
show.
Mr. T, you bit off.
Another exciting week of primetime wrestling. Next week, we invite you to join us when Big John Studd will take on George Wells and Ken Patera will meet the one and only Andre the Giant.
You know, I'll tell you something, Jack. I personally prefer primetime wrestling to any other show on TV. You know why?
Why, Jesse?
Because I'm the star.
All right, that's going to do it for primetime wrestling for this week. We invite you to join us again next week. For Jesse the Body Ventura, this is Jack Reynolds. So long, everybody.